Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. And this week, going into this weekend, heading into the playoffs is hella important. Hella important. This is the wild card weekend. Cowboys play on Sunday at 4:30 at AT&T Stadium against the San Francisco 49ers. Now the Cowboys are 5-2 going against the 49ers in the postseason. I believe. Yeah, in history, because they played 8 times, right? Well, this will be the eighth time that they played in the postseason, and Cowboys have 5 of those wins so far of the 7 that they've already played. So, and most of those were the Jerry Rice era too. So y'all gotta remember that too. So, Cowboys have history with the 49ers, and it's almost like that rivalry is being renewed this week. Now, granted, it's a new era, it's different players, it's a different type of rivalry when it comes to the Cowboys and the 49ers. Not like it was before, but it's more so, I guess, just in a new millennial way. Now, we know that the 49ers are really good at running the ball. So I'm not going to get too much into the game plans and stuff like that. I'll talk more about that in my matchup videos, but just talking about how the Cowboys are getting ready this week heading into the weekend because the Cowboys played on a Saturday this past week. They have an extra game a day to get ready for this game on Sunday, which is going to be all important. I know everybody's going to be tuned in. Everybody's going to be right there getting ready to get ready to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be huge. Now, I will say this. The Cowboys um, had a pretty historic year. Dak broke some records this year. The franchise had some records this year. The defense went from damn near dead last year with hot sauce in the eye Mike Nolan to Superman Dan Quinn this year, to the point that like every goddamn team right now wants to, it seems like they want to sign Dan Quinn or they want to interview Dan Quinn right now. Everybody, the Dolphins are interested. Like every team that fired their head coach is looking at either Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn, or both. Um, a lot of people are nervous about the fact that Dan Quinn could possibly be leaving. Not saying that he won't leave, but my question is, why would he? You're in a situation now where you're with the Cowboys and you're solidifying this defense, because I'm pretty sure that if it came down to him actually wanting to go to another team, I know Jerry Jones could just throw up that cash. And for those of you that don't know how the salary works for coaches, it's not the same as players. There's a salary cap on players. There's not on the head coach. I mean, on the coaching staff. So pretty much, owner, that comes out of the ownership's money. That comes out of their money. So what they pay the coaches. So if Jerry Jones were to want to pay more for Dan Quinn, he damn sure could, because he's one of the richest owners in the league, if not the. So look at it like that. We can afford to pay Dan Quinn whatever he wants. If you're getting our defense to play like that, oh yeah, he's worth it. And I will say this on top of that. Why would he want to go somewhere when he's got this young group that's loving to play for him? He's got this whole organization on his back right now. Why would he want to leave? Why would he want to do that? And if anything, if I were to coach, I'd be focused on these playoffs right now, because you're close and you have an opportunity to make it to a Super Bowl. Never mind what the haters are saying. Never mind what the talking heads are saying. Never mind what the fair weather fans are saying. Dallas Cowboys control their destiny right now. You ended the season 12-5. Wonderful, great. That record goes out of the window right now, because that's what got you here. But now you're at 0-0. So now we're at 0. We need to focus on the playoffs and getting advancing there. We have not made the NFC title game since what, 95, 96, 95, since the 90s. Or was it 98? Either or, whatever. Since the 90s has been the last time since you made it to an NFC title game. You haven't had more than you haven't had more than three playoff wins since then, which is absolutely sad for all those mediocre years that we've had. And I understand that fans are still with the mindset of our mediocrity, but with this head coaching staff is different. And this is what's going to make us in the playoffs. We've always had the talent. Always had the even during Tony Romo era, we had the talent to win the Super Bowl. Understand that. We just didn't have the coaching staff. Now I feel like we do. Look at what we have on our staff right now. Not just because a lot of people, when they look at our staff, all you see is Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy. Look at the assistants. Look at the guys that are under them. A lot of these guys have experience in the league. Even the ones that don't have the experience, they're still offensive minded in what they do, and then the other guys are defensive minded in what they do. Now, to break that down a little bit, you got your head coach Mike McCarthy. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been to 4 NFC title games. He's been to the playoffs 10 times. Dan Quinn won a Super Bowl. Been to the playoff multiple times. So, you see what I'm saying? Your top 2 coaches, your head coach and your defensive coordinator, your top 2 coaches have both won Super Bowls. We haven't had that on the staff at all since the last time we won the Super Bowl in 95. So, when you look at that, which I don't understand why talking heads talk so much shit about Mike McCarthy, because I never heard them say this about Mike McCarthy when he was the coach of the Green Bay. I feel like when Mike McCarthy got here, he got so much hate. It's almost like when you put the star either on your helmet or on your hat, you get the hate. The helmet, the hat equals hate. Stamp that. I said that. I came up with that. All right. The star on your helmet or your hat equals hate. It's just what it is. It doesn't matter who comes in. You could be praised somewhere else, but then when you come here, all of a sudden it's like, boom, you're hated. You're the most hated guy ever, which is asinine to me. But as I digress, when you look at this team heading into the playoffs, we have an opportunity to do so much better and to continue the good stuff that we did this season. Now, could we have run the ball better? Definitely. Do we need to run the ball more? Yes. Kellen Moore needs to get in that bag, and I know he has, because I'm pretty sure he's got plays especially for this playoff, because the shit that you did in the regular season doesn't count right now. This is a whole new era right now. When you get into the playoffs, everything gets ramped up. All these teams are good, even the 49ers. I know there's a lot of fans right now saying that we're just going to run over the 49ers, but I don't think that that's true, because you got to give these guys credit. They ended the season 10-7, and they have they're in a tough division themselves. So with them being in the division that they are and actually ended the season 10-7, see, we didn't pay attention to the 49ers that much. We just look at Jimmy Garoppolo and be like, okay, well, he's a serviceable he's a good quarterback. He's a serviceable quarterback, but he's not better than... Now, you look at it on paper, they're definitely not better than the Cowboys on paper, but the Cowboys can't come in here underestimating these guys, because you're going to get another Denver game. This is the playoffs. This ain't regular season. Everybody plays above their level going into the playoffs. That's just the way it is, because it's grind time. All of a sudden, those little injuries that you had, like Peter Griffin, all that goes away when you get to the playoffs, because now it's grind time. And this is where we are. It's serious right now. Kellen Moore getting that bag, pull out them trickeries or whatever you want to do. Whatever that you had planned to do in the season that you didn't do, you do now. That, and you commit to the run game, because when the Cowboys are running the ball well and they're throwing the ball well in the same game, I believe that they are unstoppable to beat by any team. So if they can get the ground and the air raid game going at the same time and get your playmakers the ball, Amari Cooper, you're gonna go to the Super Bowl. Definitely. Definitely. I will put my life on that. If the Cowboys can get their running and their passing game to go throughout these playoffs, there's nobody right now that can beat them. Because they're strong in those areas. We just don't. We have portions in the driveway and don't use them. I've been telling them to use Corey Clement more. They finally did in the Eagles game because they were blowing him out. But utilize him more even when you're not blowing him out. Give Jeremy Sprinkle the ball. Give your other tight ends the ball. These guys can make plays. We have good players on this team. 22 players on this team, including defensive players this season, have scored touchdowns this year. 22 different players. That is more than half your team. So if half to more than half of your team are scoring touchdowns, you need to be winning the Super Bowl. Because that don't happen on every team. Every team don't have players that are capable of even doing that. You gonna throw touchdowns to offensive linemen and jumbo packages? Shit, do that again in the playoffs. Do it again. Do it again. Let Connor McGovern get one if you want to do something. Make him an eligible tight end and throw him the ball. Long as you make the offensive lineman an eligible tight end, it's fair game. That's it. So that's all I'm saying. Cowboys just got to get the ground game going, and they got to commit to the ground game, run that ball, dump it out to the outside, do more screens, do RPO. Dak should only run when he needs to. He don't have to run that much. But if he could run 20 yards a game, that's fine. Because that way he's continuing drives. Because a 3rd and 3 is way more manageable than a 3rd and 10. That's all I'm saying. So just a little bit of optimism for you guys, just to get everybody rolling, get your juices going for this Sunday, because it's gonna get real, y'all. And it's going to be a whiteout game, so wear your white jerseys, wear a white t-shirt, wear white pants, wear all white. Put your dog, if your dog is white, go wash your dog so ain't no dirt on the dog, so the dog is all white. If you got an all white car, go wash your car. It's all white weekend, baby. It's white out, baby. If you got a white out pencil, white out everything, because it's all white, baby. So let's get this going. Get San Fran up in here and get them out of there. All right, make them feel uncomfortable in AT&T Stadium, because we know that home field advantage for us is not really home field advantage, because we play in an entertainment dome, and it's not a hostile environment for whatever it is. But us, the fans, have to make it that. So shout out to all my fans in Texas. Those of you that are going to be at the game, make sure that you're loud, you're pumping up that stadium, and you're in there with intensity, because Cowboys work off of the energy. They feed off of the energy of the fans. CeeDee Lamb even said it himself. That's what they do. So I'm looking to get Micah Parsons back from the COVID list. He's off of there now. So is Tyron Smith. Get these guys back healthy into the game, and let our defense eat, and let the offense do their thing. If our defense can stop that run for the 49ers, man, we'll win this game, and we'll be good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section, man. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy E2 Blue, always keeping it real. Y'all have a great day.